The pick is in.
The sixth pick, the Cleveland Browns select Quinshon Judkins, running back, Ohio State. Let's bring in Locked On Browns host Spencer German to download on Quinshon. So no Browns back rushed for 1,000 yards last season. Judkins ran for just over 1,000 with Ohio State on the way to a title. And you've been talking about him from day one, saying he reminds you of Kareem Hunt. So how important is it to have that kind of talent added to the Browns running back room?
Yeah, I'm ecstatic about this pick for the Browns. To be honest with you, you said I've been talking about it since day one. That dates back to, well, first of all, living in Ohio. I am an Ohio State fan, so I watch Ohio State all the time. But it sort of struck me during the college football playoff run that they went on that he reminded me, as you alluded to, so much of Kareem Hunt. Just with his physical running style, the way he seeks out contact, even when he's trying to block guys. And the Browns were lacking somebody that could do that last year. They were sort of missing that in their offense and in their run game. And so I've been thinking for months now that if they got Quinshon Judkins, it would be a perfect fit for everything that the Browns are trying to do with this offense. Go back to Kevin Stefanski's system and do things. You know, the success. What made them so successful the first couple of years here was the fact that they had this great run game they could lean on. And Quinshon feels like the right guy to be the workhorse, feature guy in that room. And so, yeah, this is a slam dunk for me for the Browns from a skill position standpoint in terms of addressing one of their biggest needs. And Quinshon should have a lot of success here in Kevin Stefanski's offense.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, covering the SEC, having the opportunity to see Quinshon run back in his Ole Miss days, scary good pick for these Cleveland Browns. And then you think about this. He's the only running back to broad jump 11 feet at the combine, tied the second fastest 10-yard split at the combine, and third best vertical at his position. But again, in addition to some of the accolades that you've already given him, what's maybe that biggest plus for you in what he brings to this offense that you see making an impact day one?
Yeah, you mentioned some of those things here, like the RAS score for him was off the charts. He ran a 4.4 at the combine. The athleticism is on full display. I'm going to go back to, though, just his physicality, the way that he runs the football as this bruising style back. And I not to compare the two, but of the two guys in that backfield, like Henderson's a little more of like a third down guy, a guy that can do a little bit more in a passing offense. But the big thing that plagued him early in his career at Ohio State was just the injuries, right? Like he couldn't stay on the field. So being part of kind of that two-headed snake backfield that they had last year sort of preserved him a little bit. And Quinshon, even though when he was the feature guy at Ole Miss, didn't have the injury issue. So he seems like he's super durable, and that his running style, it maybe it doesn't play into staying durable for a long period of time, but I think that he's found ways to use that to his advantage and not let it be something that deters him or leads to injuries. And so, yeah, I just think he's going to be a perfect fit for what the Browns want to do.
Appreciate you, Spencer, for continuing coverage of the Browns. Subscribe to Locked On Browns wherever you get your podcasts.